Oh my god. I'm sorry if there's loud noises. I think trash pickup was yesterday, but hang on, let me see. Okay, you know what? I don't know actually. Trash pickup, I think it was yesterday as I'm recording, and but the loud thing that just passed by was like a street sweeper. Which is also interesting because there's like the neighborhood has a pile of, well, my house is weird because we're on a curve. And actually, we're on a east-west street, and then my neighbor is on a northwest street because of it, right? That kind of a thing. So we don't necessarily... So it's... Well, I don't know how to... I guess that doesn't mean that we don't have space, but we don't really have too much great space, so we're using like a neighbor's who's is like a neighbor's cut of the road or of the street to put trash out. That area where we put the trash out, street sweeper did not get to, and it's very noticeable. But yeah. So, other fun things that have been happening, other fun things. I really need to get into sewing. That's the thing I need to do. That maybe now that I've cleaned stuff up and everything, we can, look into it a little bit more. Oh, I did get a bomber jacket. Or I did find a jacket. I think it used to be my dad's. I would assume that I took because he wasn't wearing it like 5 years ago, and now I've found it again, and it's in my closet again. And it's like not really a bomber jacket. It's like not a tracksuit, but like that sort of style, like a basic jacket, a zipper in the middle, little collar, kind of puffed out. Things, but it's made of cotton, and then it has like I don't know, some kind of lining. Not really a lot of pockets. It actually doesn't have any internal pockets, which kind of like ticks me off. But it is what it is. But yeah, I do want to make that style of jacket, but with internal pockets, no lining, vents on the shoulders. I want it to be a summer jacket. I want it to be a summer cargo jacket is what I want. Although I do want it to be made out of polyester canvas. And I want it to be a size larger. Oversized, so there is some flow. Some airflow. And I want it to be polyester fabric because I envision it as being part of as a thing I wear over motorcycle equipment whenever I get a motorcycle and motorcycle license. And polyester canvas, while not the best, while not a material I would recommend for a motorcycle jacket, I would recommend like Kevlar or nylon. Leather, cowhide. Polyester fabric is up there, and it's accessible, and has options, and I think if I did want to do anything, then maybe I would do like a nylon lining or a Kevlar lining or something. And this would be over top of like an underlayer of impact armor. But the impact armor doesn't have abrasion resistance doesn't have the abrasion resistance. So that's where my mind is at. I got the impact covered, need something for abrasion, and I think that polyester canvas would be not the best option, but an accessible option, and also something I could wear without it, and not. Well, I don't know. I think maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I will absolutely overheat, but I think it would be I think that would be fine to do, or fine to try anyway. And I have a few a few ideas of what I want to do style-wise. Anyway. That isn't the fun thing. I wanted to say that my mom made some vichyssoise, which is like a potato and leek, and maybe some other things. A soup. It's supposed to be chilled, which I haven't really tried chilled yet, but it's good. It's kind of like grainy. Maybe she could have blended it up more, but it's good. It's not like a weird. It's not a weird granule thing. It's just I'm not used to having like a soup that's so granular. I don't want to say chunky. I guess chunky would fit, but I just think of like chunks of stuff in soup, which is, absolutely fine. We have more of it. I'll probably have some today because I do like it. It also is cream, and it's good. It's real good and real simple. And it's like, yeah. Otherwise, what other things? I also made some divider walls for the back porch, which, like, I love joinery, and I don't like using screws, especially when they're used incorrectly, which, unfortunately, like, I didn't have the time to do the proper thing, so you shouldn't screw a screw into the grain, so on the end grain of a board, because that's, if you do it from the side, it's twisting the fibers and actually like gripping, whereas the end grain, it's more splitting the thing apart, which, it's like, the divider walls, I did that. What you would do, theoretically, is put a dowel in so that there is some end grain, or there is some side grain that the screw is biting into in the board that you're screwing into. An English teacher would hate my grammar in that. But, yeah. I did do... I don't know. I did, again, my parents got they got wood for the thing, and they got 8-foot boards, because I asked for 6-foot, and they didn't have any 6-foot boards, because why would they have 6-foot boards, I guess? I don't know. But yeah, so I made it work. I used some of the wood from the pallets. I don't know if I actually said I used wood from the pallets from my aunt's house when she got the sod. But I did that. I was using, well, I used more 2x4s, more of the 2x4s in that than I thought I was going to do. I thought I could make like a table or something, but I need to get more wood. But yeah, I did a cross strut. Actually did 2 cross struts by doing like 45-degree angles with some of the wood. I think it looks awesome, but and I don't know what my mom thinks right now, but it's a slat wall. It's a divider wall that, because I'm using half the patio for I'm using half of the patio for woodworking stuff, and she does not want that to be visible. So it's a slat wall. We can put some shelves in it, slot some shelves into it, and yeah. I actually reclaimed some of the patio space, but I haven't really cleared it up. So it's kind of just some space where things have fallen because stuff was leaning on stuff. But it should be good. It should be good. I just have to work on it and clean it up a bit. What else was I gonna say? Oh, I didn't open the door. Not super necessary, I suppose, but eh. X-Tech. I do also wonder, to some degree, I don't know, I know I've said that, you know, I'll finish Starfield Galactic Guide and come back to it. I do think that's gonna happen. Just like, right now I'm just like, oh my god. Like, I've gotten over all the game's qualms, which, like, it does have some. It's not a perfect game by any means. But, you know, I'm curious to see what the modding scene looks like. There's a lot of things I would like to see changed from vanilla. And I know, like, I am currently playing modded, so, like, the ship stuff, being able to put multiple, like, not having a size limit, not having a limit on components, so if I want to have 50 power plants, I could, you know? Maybe, like, a whole restructuring of, you know, some other things, but, yeah. Changing some limits, so, like, if I want to have 50 turrets, I can have 50 turrets. You know, God, if they could make, like, fighters a thing, or, like, having a mothership that you know, other ships can attach to, that would be cool. Are there space stations? I feel like there are space stations in vanilla now, but I don't know. Anyway, oh, I do really want to make a, we've been talking about making, like, a gazebo, or a, oh my god. Or a pergola, or something in the backyard, and I'm like, I want to make a pit. I want to make, like, a fire, like, I want to make a little pit, a dugout, and I want to turn, like, that dirt, I want to turn it into, like, adobe bricks. Not anything, like, structural, because I don't trust myself to do structural, to craft structural bricks, but, you know, I like the idea of that. I love the idea of adobe. I love, like, the thought of it, and it seems really cool. I also, like, it's made of dirt, like, dirt, grass, and clay, and I don't know where best to get, and, like, dirt that has clay in it, I think. I could be wrong. I'm certainly no expert, but I think it's just real interesting and a real, like, you know, simple building material that's kind of cool. But yeah. So there is that, although that's, like, I don't know, I think I need to, like, send a picture to my mom of, like, what I'm thinking of, because I think, like, she wants this elevated thing, and I'm like, I mean, it would be cool to do that, but I don't want to do that. Not really. Yeah. What else? Yeah, I don't think there's anything any other too crazy thing. I've kind of like, I am also realizing my soda, there's like soda syrup that's in the fridge. It's kind of old, honestly. I think it's fine to drink, but it's just I haven't touched in like a week. I'm a little bit off of that kick, but also like whenever I get back into soda making, it'll be a thing. But just like I need a better way to filter, because it has a bunch of like not actual, but like it's got a bunch of like stuff floating in it, which is fine, but it doesn't look good. I don't like the thought of it, and I just need like a better filter, a better way of filtering that out. So yeah. Oh god. I will remind you also that I am wanting to get a advanced rattler or superb rattler or whatever the thing is. That is a hope that has not yet happened. I completely forgot that I gilded this thing. What the fuck? Do I have... I know I have a rattler in here somewhere, right? Boosted refined rattler. Probably something. That's probably the one. I'm gonna grab that and look at it real quick in the next episode. Yeah, nothing too crazy going on. Until next time, have a good day, great day even. Chowskis.